You're watching the AI Report. We have lots of important AI news today. Let's get into it. A team of researchers from IBM managed to trick ChatGPT into offering some really bad advice, including malicious code, coercion for ransom, advising drivers to run over people, rob banks, okay, that's fun, and maim others. Well, yeah, all you have to do is ask it to pretend you're playing a game, or to only give you the wrong answers, or to assure it that you know what you're doing and that you're doing the right thing and all of that. I've done this myself a few times. It's not really that hard. I'm not sure this has the level of importance people think it has. Like, bad guys are gonna start asking ChatGPT for advice all of a sudden? Okay, you got ChatGPT to write a spam email for you. Good job. Now all you have to do is the 99.99% of the work required to make money from spamming people. You think that's easy? And okay, ChatGPT told you to rob a bank after you specifically asked for it to give you bad advice. Are you surprised here? I will stop reporting on stories like this. They add very little value to the conversation. What's more interesting is how ChatGPT started to lose its mind without the users asking for it. Check out my video on the topic to see some really creepy stuff there. Yesterday, we mentioned how OpenAI will provide the option for creators to not allow ChatGPT to be trained on their text content online. Now, Google are saying something similar. They think that publishers should be able to opt out of their data being mined for training AIs, and they will probably provide an option for that. Okay, cool. Sounds like a good option to have. Other Google news, they are working together with record labels on a deal for AI-generated music. It's not clear how the deal will look like yet, but probably fans will be able to generate music with Google's AIs, and the music will have to credit the artists used in the new piece and maybe even pay them some proceeds. The artists should be able to opt out of this if they don't want people to use their work in this way. But if the deal turns out that way, it might be fair, but artists who refuse to participate will probably be left out of a completely new wave of music production. They will get less and less recognition and attention as time goes by, so they may not really have a lot of choice here. It might be better for them to simply allow people to use their music to generate AI music. Next, Nvidia coming up with a new AI chip. The GH200 has the same GPU as the previous version, the H100, but it comes with 141 gigabytes of cutting-edge memory and has a 72-core ARM processor. This chip is required to power much of the next wave of AI compute requirements. Another power move by Nvidia. They are really winning this AI race. They're doing really well here. Next, AI will change the face of sports as well, according to Alex Bonnet, a machine learning solutions engineer at Encore, company specializing in AI model development. Athletes will have an easier time enhancing their performance with better nutrition and training techniques that will be custom tailored and improved with powerful AI models. It will also help coaches devise new strategies and tactics. It will analyze players to find their weaknesses and prevent injuries, and it will help referees make better decisions as well. Alright, good stuff. I don't really watch sports, so I'm not even sure the new generations of kids are that much into sports. Maybe sports are gonna die, but at least they're gonna die with style. Next, Disney has formed a team to evaluate how they can best use AI to fire more actors in the middle of an actor strike. They are currently hiring AI and machine learning experts. Yeah, nothing surprising here. Even though they create magic and brainwash little children on how romance should look like, make no mistake, Disney is a ruthless business and they will do anything to stay in that business. And I'm not even blaming them. That's often the cost of success. So instead of dreaming of becoming a Disney princess, maybe you should take a course on machine learning. And speaking of people who deal with imaginary entities, the Pope is worried about AI. He advises people building the AI to be vigilant. What's the matter, Father? Are you afraid that God might get some competition? No, but seriously, I don't know much about this Pope, but I've heard that he's a reasonable person and he has a point. The people developing AI should be careful not to create a new God, especially an Old Testament God. Next, companies like EverestLabs, AMP Robotics, MachineX, and Recyclee develop a robotic arm that can analyze trash and recycle it much better. This is what I'm talking about. This is a perfect use for AI, improving on a very difficult job that most humans probably don't enjoy doing. but also a job that has a great positive impact on the entire planet. And finally, speaking of saving the planet, we no longer need Bruce Willis to save us from a killer asteroid. We have AI for that. An AI algorithm discovers a potentially hazardous asteroid. The asteroid is 600 feet wide and it will come within 140,000 miles of our planet. This is the first time an AI algorithm has done this. Great. I hope we can nuke the asteroid and change its trajectory. No matter how you slice it, AI finding asteroids for us to nuke is just pure old-fashioned fun, and that's the way it is. That was the AI report. Nuke those like and subscribe buttons to keep learning about AI, and I will see you tomorrow.